Mm, all right, and we're live. Welcome to all our viewers to this weekly episode
Nah,
of.
you're done. You've been cut the fuck off. Welcome to the damn show where we know what the fuck we're talking about tonight. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Jonathan Nestor out of California.
This is Alone in the Dark out here in windy Colorado today. It's just been ridiculous.
Cold conscious out of rainy Baltimore today.
I can finally say this after 5 shows. Slow chemical, bitches.
It's like being on a show with an actual Black Panther.
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
Well, I guess I'm co-hosting today with.
No. We got topics. You talk. You don't say anything that revolves around an introduction, bitch. Who got?
Fair enough. Who got a topic?
What you had a topic? I thought we talked about this beforehand.
I had one, but I don't feel like I should be the first to talk anymore, man. All right. I'll go with my topic then, since everybody is hesitant. I kind of got caught in a weird situation a little while ago, and I found myself in the uncomfortable position of defending rich people. This guy who's a full-on liberal, green energy, everything, which I got no qualms about. If I have to take between an extreme Republican and an extreme liberal, I'll take an extreme liberal every day of the week. They're annoying as fuck, but I'll take them. But he was just going on and on about the rich and how the rich are horrible and how the rich are yada 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 yada. And I was like, look, dude, he kept using the term 1%, and I was like, I don't think you understand what that means. You understand most of the people that you're describing in like your little spiel about being rich aren't the 1%, right? It's like, what the fuck do you mean? They're driving around in their Benzes and fucking doing all. I'm like, no. There are plenty of people that are technically middle class that can afford a Benz, Nowadays, to be honest, if you're making $100,000, do I feel bad for you? No, but I'm not going to call them the 1%. In fact, those motherfuckers are stuck in a very specific rut because they're considered the 1% by everybody, including the government. But the truth is, they're not earning like the 1%. They're not getting tax breaks like the 1%. They're paying for almost everything, Their rates are higher. They get no freaking corners cut for them, because they're making $100,000. No offshore tax havens or none of that stuff. Am I saying that between, someone who's making $100,000 getting hit with a higher tax or per person starving? Do I agree with, well, he earned his money, that poor person should work his way up? No, not at all. But I'm saying you're part of the problem when you start to classify all of these people that are making a decent amount of money as the 1%. You just put them in this class of evil people that they're not. There are plenty of people who are making over $100,000 that are struggling just because they have to pay everything. And if they miss payments on things, they automatically drop in a certain style of life. Now, is that everybody? Again, no. But I'm just saying, I was put in the weird situation of having to defend rich people and tell this guy, look, man, all of these people are not evil. Have you guys ever been put in that situation? And do you guys even think that that is true? Or do you guys just believe like the 1%, anybody who's making over a certain amount of income is pretty much part of the 1%, and it doesn't matter how you slice it, those guys just have to pay a higher piece of the pie and have to freaking endure whatever?
I wouldn't say all of them are a bunch of evil bastards. I won't say all of the 1%ers are a bunch of evil bastards. There's a whole lot that do a whole lot of good. Bill Gates, for instance. I mean, that guy, the amount of money he has dumped into shit that was just totally freaking altruistic is amazing. You know what I mean? Now, is he totally wholesome? Can you go into his history and see some shit he did that wasn't all freaking altogether moral? Yeah, you can, But for the most part, if you take the amount of good he's done and the amount of bad he's done, he's way over on saving a whole bunch of lives, stopping a whole bunch of disease. I mean, a lot of kids are being born and surviving because of stuff he's done, right? But anyways, I don't think all the rich people are bad. I do think all the seriously big problems in the country, all the real big issues we have that are almost impossible to get fixed, are for the vast majority of the time because of rich people. So not all of them are bad, but all the real bad ones that we have are rich. That's more the story here, you know? Because, and it's something I've talked about before, the whole intent of our country was to give everybody a voice. And everybody, no matter what, should have equal voice. Even if you were some freaking poor slob on the street compared to some rich guy, yeah, that rich guy's going to have a better life than you. But when it comes to politics, you two will have the same amount of voice. You guys will have the same amount of say. And that has just been thrown into the freaking garbage bin. Because rich people kept bribing people, taking advantage of their position, shit like that, and taking control like that. So no, if you're rich, I don't automatically think you're evil. But if you're evil, you're probably rich. Now, there's probably evil poor people too, but they don't cause nearly the fucking damage. You know what I mean? They might go shoot up a 7-Eleven. That's about the extent of their reach. Evil rich people start a whole fucking war in Iraq, send thousands of people get killed, shit like that. There's a big difference in freaking the amount of damage each people can cause, you know?
It's funny you say that. I just recently learned that Dick Cheney is part co-owner of the company that makes MREs, Meals Ready to Eat for the Troops. Isn't that a convenient coincidence?
Oh yeah, I hadn't heard about those things. Somebody told me.
That's pretty good. You need a war to get that shit really.
Yeah, because my parents knew somebody from the army, and he was telling them like, yeah, if you put hot sauce inside the bag, it'll explode and shit like that. And unfortunately, I'm not sure how true it was, but
oh no, it's very true. It's very true.
Yeah, I never got to. They give you a little bottle of Tabasco. We have it here in the house. It's like a little ass bottle.
Oh no.
The
key ingredient is the bottle of Tabasco and the food heater. It comes with a heater. You have to put water into the bag. It's like this little bag full of, what the hell is it full of? I forgot the chemical compound. But you pour water in it and it heats up. You put Tabasco in there, you got yourself a handy dandy little chemical weapon.
Yeah. The funny part is that freaking the vapor it turns into is not necessarily toxic, but will freaking kill you if you're in enough of it. You know what I mean? And like you remember that? Who was that fat kid? I can't remember his name. He had a funny name because it kind of went along with him being a fat little bit. It was something close to Porky or something like that, right? Like it was something silly like that, you know? But he had built himself a little pup tent, and you know nobody was really paying attention. Nobody really liked the kid anyways. The kid was a fucking asshole. But all of a sudden he comes out of there, and there's a burst of steam, and he's like coming out like he just got the shit beat out of him. I'm like, what the fuck is this kid doing? Turned out he had lit up a whole bunch of MRE heaters in there to keep himself warm inside his tent. Well, the fucking gas on top, he could have fucking died in there, man. Like, he was just laying out. Suddenly realized, oh, I can barely feel my fingertips anymore. Something's going wrong. He coming to the edge, and we're like talking to him, like, and we see the steam, and oh shit, we dragged him the rest of the way out of there. But the motherfucker almost killed himself doing some stupid shit like that.
Hey, a name like Porky or whatever. Yeah, I know. That doesn't make me feel any better about life. These motherfuckers are the last line of defense. Jesus Christ.
Don't worry, man. In the freaking retail world, they aren't that smart. I once remember a dude who was he had to clean an aisle, and he poured bleach in the bucket, and then I walk away and I turn around and I see him carrying another bottle. I'm like, oh, you're going to add more bleach in that bucket? He's like, no, man, that mess is terrible. I'm going to add some ammonia to it, see what happens. Now, I've been out of high school for a while, but I immediately went, I don't know if I'm right. Let me Google it, but I'm pretty sure you're about to kill us. Sure the fuck enough, he was about to kill us.
So you stopped him.
Yeah, I did. I really didn't want to because I just wanted him to do it and I wanted to walk away and see the results, but I had to stay in that area, so I stopped him. No fun.
Fuck that. I mean, then again, if you worked at fucking CVS, would you really give a fuck either? I mean, come on.
Well, I didn't. That's why I wanted that dude to go down.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, because
I had to be in there.
I mean, Jesus Christ, you had to be in there. It's fucking CVS. I'm pretty sure the CVS right around the corner. Around, you could have plotted that one.
Nah, dog. Too far away. Too close to the scene of the crime.
So Dave, you were talking about rich people, okay?
Yeah.
I want to talk about poor people real quick, and I would really like to talk to poor people.
Let them eat cake.
There's something that I don't understand. Like, I'm in this new place, right? So I'm kind of still wandering around trying to get my lay of the land, right? And the question I have for all my poor freaking viewers out there is, why the fuck are you always in the way? That's what I'm wondering. I went to this grocery store, right? It turned out to be in the fucking poor neighborhood. I had one car. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm here, I might as well walk in, right? I know the first thing I see is 3 people standing in the middle of the fucking parking lot in the way of everybody having a conversation. Get the fuck to the side, assholes! There's a fucking sidewalk right there. Like, get out. What are you doing? You know, you took a car like coming up, stopping, and that car like inching towards them before these people find. Oh yeah, we should probably get out of the fucking middle of the road. Like, that doesn't even occur to me, you know? I don't stop for a conversation in the middle of the fucking road. Then you get in there, and there'll be poor people just leaving their shopping carts in the middle of the aisle while they go look at something. Or standing there gossiping. Or standing in the way of the fucking cash registers while they're looking at fucking magazines. You're like, why are you always in the way? That's my biggest question. Get the fuck to the side.
You know what? I used to be 100% on your side, until I hung out around Laguna Beach, and I realized the really rich do that exact same shit. Not middle class. Middle class do okay. It's those that are really rich. You're talking Maseratis, you're talking rare exotic cars. They're the ones that leave their carts. Like, I've seen rich people buy stuff and then leave the cart at the register with their purchase. Just leave with their purchase and leave the cart right there. With a line behind them, and like everybody behind them is like, the fuck? Yeah, like what the fuck just happened? And they'll just
that reminds me of who's that comedian we like, the fat freaking bald headed guy, Louis C.K. Louis C.K. No, he was talking about like he was going to a freaking going to the airport or something like that, and realized he still had his rental car with him. So he just parked, got out, and went to and called like while he was waiting for his plane, like, hey, I just left your car at the fucking airport. You might want to send someone to pick it up. And like, you can't do that. You got to come drop it off. He's like, well, I did it, so if you want your car, here it is. He's like, then it hit me like, I can do this shit whenever I want. Like, if I just decide I don't want this car anymore, I can just get out of it in the intersection, let that fucking just roll to a stop. Like, hey, there's your car, assholes. Come do it.
You can literally ghost ride your way out of rental agreement. Just ghost ride the rent.
That's just hilarious.
I believe the reason broke people stand in the fucking way is because they wait for a motherfucker to hit them. I have stood in the way of cars before in my life, just waiting to get fucking hit, fucking sue those motherfuckers so I can sue their ass. Now, rich people just do fucking Jonathan S. like that because he's fucking black. I mean,
no. They do it to everybody. Everybody.
Well,
but here's what I think.
Ignorance. I mean, you know, some people I mean, here's my thing. Either way, ignorance doesn't matter if you're getting paid $100,000 a year or if you're getting paid fucking nothing. You could be ignorant, that knows no fucking face, gender, skin color.
Like I'm gonna tell you something that's stereotyping, but it's funny. Cause
real quick, I want that fucking quote on a goddamn T-shirt, man. Ignorance knows no bounds.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Every time the rich ones that do that, you can usually tell they're gonna do it because they tend to have a lot of bracelets. I'm talking a Johnny Depp level amount of bracelets on their hands. Just shit tons of bracelets. Like, usually when they walk up with that many bracelets
and shit like that.
No. We're just talking random ass bracelets, like leather bracelets, gold, just a mismatch amount of bracelets. Too many. It would take at least 3 minutes to put the bracelets they have on, which is 3 minutes more than you ever need to put on a bracelet. So I tend to notice they have that, but I agree with you. I think there's a huge don't give a fuck factor in that.
Yeah, I mean,
also,
the fucks given negative.
Yeah. Also, I'm not gonna lie. I've done that shit before. Like, I'm at an intersection. I'm about to take like a left, and I see a guy with a really nice car coming up real close, and I was ahead of him, and I'll slow down. Like, bitch, my car is way cheaper than yours, and you're in the wrong here. I am down. You want to fix a lot of these shits? I'm down.
I used to do that with that old truck I had, like in the Bay Area. If you turn on your blinker, it's like you started a fight. These motherfuckers are like, oh, really, you want to get over? Is that what's going on today? So when I had that old-ass truck, I'd always find the nicest car. Like, oh, shit, you got an $80,000 Mercedes? Well, here's my $2,000 fucking 2-ton truck, motherfucker. Start getting over, and they get the hell away, man. That's those fuckers don't argue. You're in a Toyota Corolla, you're going to argue, but not no motherfucker $80,000 Mercedes.
That motherfucker looks at it like, that car doesn't even have a license plate. Fuck that. Just slow down.
I paid 50 cents per pound for this fucking car. Do you really want to do this shit?
And trust me, man, people try, man. That's why I pull people stand in the fucking way. I literally jumped on the motherfucker's car. He was driving maybe 2 miles per hour. Jumped in that motherfucker's car, act like he hit me. I rolled on the ground, held my arm. And then once everybody was kind of like, come on, man, I got up and I ran.
I think that's the best part of that story. Like, it was so bad, even the people on your side were like, come on, man.
Come on, man. It was like, come on. I was like, oh, mom. I got up, holding my arm, like, and then before I could even say that, I just fucking ran. It was like, your arm looks fine. I'm pumping my arm, too. It's just,
A soccer referee came out of nowhere and gave you a yellow card.
Exactly. It was you gotta get that money, man. Motherfuckers on food stamps around here, man.
Did you get that money? Did you get that money, dog? Are you rolling in the deep?
Please answer myself. No, I'm not.
It's practice, man. It's a practice run. They get it right.
That's basically practice. Cause I made it look fucking like. Don't you know how like slow chemical? Don't you know how like when fucking Shawn Michaels gets thrown to the turnbuckle, he hits those flips and shit like that? That's the way I look on that fucking car. That's the way I looked.
You know the one I like? I like it whenever The Rock was Stone Cold Stunnered by Austin.
He hit like 5 flips.
Yo, he would hit the ground and like flip twice. Like, whoa.
That's
dude,
the way.
It's just a neck breaker. Take it easy.
That's the way I fucking look. And everybody's like, come on, man. Come on, man. How would your father think of this? I look at him, I'm like, my father would be proud. I'm trying to get money out here. I'm hustling. What I'm doing. Shit.
Speaking of your dad, so I was watching that video again. When you come in, I don't know what you said, but you're yelling at your dad. And when I was looking at it, like, he was smiling when he started talking, right? And then you started yelling, and it looked like he smiled bigger, right? So I'm like, did you find that shit funny? But then it hit me, he wasn't smiling bigger, he was actually baring his teeth.
That's why I told you, man, that's why that video cuts off so quickly. Alright. For people who have obviously not seen the video, our Cold Conscience over here made a fairly funny video. He made these parody videos where he was making fun of WWE wrestlers by walking around with a belt and a fake WWE mic and doing all these wrestling monologues. Well, at one point, the third in this series of videos, and I must add, the last in this series of videos, coincidentally, he hasn't made one since this one, was point of view, like a camera point of view shot, point of view of him, first person point of view. And he's walking in the kitchen and his father's over there. And he goes to his father and he says something along the lines of, what do you think about yada, 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 yada. And before his dad can respond, he goes, it doesn't matter what you... This is where what Alone in the Dark describes happened. His dad's teeth get bigger, and the camera cuts for no reason. And we haven't had any more videos since then.
For the record, I wasn't making fun of WWE wrestlers. I'm a big fan of WWE. I was paying homage to them.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Why haven't you paid homage lately?
Because I haven't, but I will. Now that you mention that, I fucking will.
I bet you will.
For two.
I bet your dad won't be in them no more.
Not at all. Secondly, that was a fucking Instagram video. Instagram videos are only 15 seconds long. So it cut off at the right time because I did get my ass buried. After that.
You know what's the funny part? I know your dad so well because I know he can't move fast, but I know he can aim great.
Exactly. He can't move very fast anymore. But you know, when he gets a hold of me, and matter of fact, before he really got a hold of me, I left the house. I was like, yep, I gotta go. My sister's like, you want your phone? Nope. I left.
Keep that shit. I'm out of here.
Keep that shit in my head. Took the belt, sunglasses, and microphone and everything, and just left.
Trying to live. Priorities. The fuck?
It's funny. Everybody says the same shit. Like, why are you doing this? Can I have another fucking video that I'm gonna put up where I was acting like I was a basketball player and I crossed my father up? He's in so many of my videos where I'm just making a fucking fool of him. I don't know why, but I had a fake ball and I'm dribbling it. That's like crossing him up. Ding, 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 ding. And I like act like I'm laying it up. And everybody's like, why did you do that to your father? I'm like, I know. It's kind of fucking funny.
He seems like such a nice. He's got like Earl Grey, a blanket over his shoulders, Murder She Wrote on tape in his hand. Like, why are you doing that to him?
And each time he has the most priceless faces on his face, he's just like, man, why in the fuck? I should have pushed you in a sock. And I'm like, he just had the I should have put you in a sock face every day.
And that, America, is the level of emotional issues you at least have to be a host on this show.
Oh, shit.
If you had anything like a normal childhood, you don't belong here. I'm sorry.
Hey, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. He's just in the way, and he just catches it the most. Especially because he's working night shifts, so you know he's home most of the day before like 4 o'clock. So I had so much energy.
Now I do want to make a point. As much as you guys see his father, you will never see his mother on one of these videos, because his father isn't the real threat. That's the funny part here.
No, actually, my fault. It is the main threat. It's just that, you know.
Really?
Shit talking about fault.
I've seen your mom go on a tirade before, and your dad stays quiet. What are you talking about, man?
Oh yeah, sometimes.
I've been in that house. Every time I've been in that house, and your mom has been on fire, your dad has been calm. But I've seen your dad on fire, and your mom getting right back at it.
Yeah, it's you know, it's I don't know, man. I'm their son. I can't really comment. That's what I think they be talking about bills or some shit. I don't know. I mean, I'm not paying no bills on it anyways. I don't know. I have none of my.
Alright. That's enough talking about rich people and poor people, clearly. Now, I did want to bring up a thing earlier. I was showing pictures to Alone in the Dark and the guys a little bit ago about something, and I could have sworn it was Alone in the Dark that told me this, but he said it wasn't him. There's this new thing, and the first time I really heard it was with black women about black men dating white women. And it was this thing where black women would say stuff like, you are not strong enough to date a black woman. You know, why aren't you strong enough to date a black woman? Why you can't handle a black woman? And then I've seen that variation of the same thing on a bunch of other things. Like the picture I was showing them was saying, you know, you need to be strong enough to date a big girl. You know, that kind of stuff. And I was kind of like,
I would guess so. You know how big them girls are? You better be fucking strong.
Not what I meant. But the thing is, the thing I thought Alone in the Dark had said, but I'll have to track down whoever said it.
You need to hit the fucking gym to fuck one of them motherfuckers.
Not what I meant again.
P90X trying to fuck her.
You done, man?
Go ahead. Paula Dean. My Paula Dean shit.
Paula Dean. I was just about to say Paula Dean too. Goddamn.
Oh, we all our Paula Dean shit.
Honest Paula Dean.
EP dropping in November. James plug.
Marketing message.
Why not?
But the thing I thought Alone in the Dark had said that somebody else said that made a lot of sense to me was they commented and said, you don't have to be strong to do anything you like.
Yeah.
Which was like,
damn.
Yeah, that's a hell of a point.
It didn't sound that good, but that makes a good point.
Yeah, that was something I'd never heard before. It was like, look, it's not, and the dude was saying, actually, I think I know who it is. It's a comedian. I'm gonna have to look up his name. But he was like, look, I'm not talking shit about black women. I love black women. I love every kind of woman. But if you ever have to tell me I have to be strong to deal with you or your ass or your kind, then you're missing the message of why I would want to be with you.
Yeah, for some reason, I'm not sure why.
He was like, you've never heard somebody say, where you going? I'm going to Six Flags. Oh man, you're gonna have to be strong today, okay? You never heard those words in sequence.
Yeah, you know what's so crazy about that? I ask black women all the time. For some reason, these fucking women take. Oh, you showed us. You showed us. Jesus Christ! Oh, you changed your fucking. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. But anyway, some reason black women take so much pride in being fucking difficult to date. Like, as a matter of fact, they tell you like, yeah, you know, if I get a man, I'm gonna be fucking difficult. Like, who the fuck wants difficult? Who the fuck wants to come home and you're trying to go through my phone and ask me all this question? I fucking went out and had a fucking beer. Give me a break. Get off my back. This is why, yes, if you think I'm not strong enough to date black people, yes, you're absolutely fucking right. White women is where it's at.
See, right here, shit like this. I just found a perfect little thing that shows exactly what I'm talking about. Shit like this, right? It's supposed to be a call to like be a feminist, like so try and love me if you can. Are you strong enough to be my man? That kind of shit is like, all right, I get what you're doing. You're trying to say I'm a strong, opinionated woman. Can you handle that shit? But all you're coming off as is, I got issues and I'm difficult. Can you hang on for dear life?
Yes, exactly. Basically, I don't understand why. I'm not sure. That's been going around a lot. You know, I've seen this shit about Mexicans don't be a punta if you're gonna date me or some stupid ass shit like that. It's fucking ridiculous.
I've always seen it with fat women. I've always seen those posts from there. Like, what's that line that all those fat girls love is, men like meat, dogs go for the bones, or something like that, right? And it's always been kind of my point is, women, you're not going to convince us that it's only real men that go after fat women, because we see those guys who go after fat girls.
Yeah.
We know who these motherfuckers, but we ain't impressed by them. Okay? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying if you're a fag, you're not going to find a good man. There's probably guys who are going to, have good, like your other qualities or stuff like that. But there's even guys who like freaking fat girls. But for the most part, if a guy's if that's all he dates exclusively is big girls, he's probably a piece of shit. And that's what he has to settle for.
Or,
okay?
or it's very late at night at the bar.
That's true.
It's very late at night at the bar, and we gotta have a closer. Come on.
That's another good point. But the reason that he's settling for a big girl is because all the prettier girls got picked up earlier by guys who could pull them.
Yes.
He's the one who didn't get shit. He's settling for what's still hanging at the bar.
To be honest, people always say, it's about personality, and sometimes which it is, but I have to get past your fucking fat first before I get to your fucking personality. God, Lord, all that just fucking grease, this greasy, Jesus, crazy motherfuckers.
And that's kind of a point I've made to my wife is, it wouldn't bother me being with a big girl, okay? If there was a big girl and she was, had a wonderful personality, just a wonderful person, it wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't feel bad about myself being with a big girl, okay? But I would go out and fuck a pretty girl for no reason, a skinny girl for no reason, a fit girl, like who's that freaking porn star turned fitness freaking dude? Yeah, she doesn't have to have a good personality, and I'd go fuck her. I would work to fuck her. A big girl would be like, I'll fucking settle.
Yeah, big girls aren't really high. It depends on how they look.
Yeah,
but,
exactly. I was just about to say that. Like, I know I've told Alone in the Dark this, and I know Slow Chemical agrees with me.
But before you say that though, it's one thing in being thick. It's another thing of being a fat piece of shit. Okay, let's get that straight.
No, the girl I'm gonna talk about is fat, but
like FAT.
You could. Oh no, she's fat, but you could understand someone being attracted to her. Now, as I said, I'm not gonna ask you if you know it, Coke Conscious, because I don't know if you do. But Alone in the Dark, Slow Chemical. Do you guys remember the movie Road Trip?
Rhonda.
Exactly. Rhonda from Road Trip.
Yeah.
Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna pull it up. For anybody who hasn't seen Road Trip, don't go see it. It's really not worth your money or your time. But there is somebody I would like to introduce you from Road Trip named Rhonda. Now, Rhonda, she has a scene in the movie where it's really funny because she dates or ends up sleeping with the skinniest guy in that whole movie. Like, he's just this skinny piece of crap who would never be able to pull any woman, and he pulls off Rhonda. I'll see if I can get a good picture of Rhonda, but I got a picture of her next to him just to kind of give you guys perspective.
Tell you what, though, that boy had a good time, though. To see a look on his face.
Now, this is Rhonda. That's Rhonda right there. This is Rhonda when she's on top. But this is what Rhonda looks like.
She's so pretty.
See what I'm saying? Like, she ain't the best thing out there, but she's definitely not ugly.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, she's fat.
No, even big, she's not ugly, really.
Yeah, but the thing you gotta also look at is she's also had very expensive makeup work done in every freaking image we see of her.
Yeah, I was about to say, you gotta think
sure.
that's what.
Let me take a wet one.
But then again, which pretty girl hasn't? Which porn star hasn't? For God's sake.
As an actor, I'm saying that. But I mean, you can't. You can go off of that. But when you're a fucking paid actor, all actors. Well, I'm not saying all actors look good, but majority of them look good, big or fit, whatever. So, you can't really use that as a you gotta pick a real motherfucker, somebody around the way, somebody like that.
I'll give you a What about Daisy Fuentes, man? She got big for a while. I think she's skinny again now, but she got big for a while, and she was gorgeous even when she was big. Remember her? What fucking show was she on? She was like on America's Funniest Home Videos, so like Daisy Fuentes or something like that.
Daisy Fuentes, I don't know who that is.
See, Dave, you know who I'm talking about? I don't.
I think I do.
If you could try Google, I don't got the fucking bandwidth. I'm still on cell phone internet.
Hey, listen,
No, I got you.
Listen.
I'm busy
famous,
looking
no
up
back chicks
something
allowed.
to challenge Cold Conscience's statement. Like, look at this gorgeous, hot chick right here. You see her? Look how beautiful she is, right?
She's really not that good looking.
Yeah, that's Mila Kunis right there.
Well, she looks like fucking makeup. God damn.
Here's the thing, though, man.
The point I'm saying is,
in all honesty, people are going, look at how ugly this bitch is without makeup. I'm pretty sure every picture of her without makeup doesn't fucking look like that.
Yeah,
they caught her on a bad day, a bad angle.
That was me literally looking between like at least 20 pictures to find the worst one, and that was difficult. Like there weren't that many that looked that hideous. Maybe one or two. You know, wrong light, wrong day, puffy eyes. They just caught her at the worst possible time. Is all it is. Yeah, Am I saying she's hideous? Not at all. I would tear Mila Kunis up. But the point I'm saying is, if you're gonna go with that angle of like the big girl had a lot of makeup, I suggest Rhonda is a little past that, because I just showed you Mila Kunis without makeup at her worst.
Maybe, I mean, she's not famous enough for them to try and hunt her out and see what she looks like without makeup. I'm just saying, any bitch that's on TV or anything like that, I'm not trying to just say big girls got it. Any woman or any person who's on TV, they kind of get an edge because they have professional people doing their makeup, shit like that. And that's another, that's a topic for another day. But that whole
Johnny
makeup
Depp
thing.
Johnny Depp and his eyeliner. I mean, I know where you were gonna go because I was gonna talk about that. The whole. I mean, we got some time right now, and does anybody else have any other topic they want to go for?
Come on, bro.
That sounds like a no. All right, but we got some time right now. I was gonna say, but that's actually a good point. The whole is it fake? Is it fake? Because basically all women lie to get the guy. That's pretty much what it is. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, by the way. But they lie to get the guy. They pretty much, you know, the makeup, the bra, the freaking very specific jeans, the eyeliner to freaking enhance the eyes. I mean, all of this is portraying something you're not. Whereas all a guy really has to do is trim up and all that. I don't know whether that's more of an equality thing or if that's more of just. I'm not sure. I don't understand what the deal with that is. Because I know plenty of women that come to my store where I sometimes have to do pictures for them. And when they come in, I've seen absolutely gorgeous girls walk in, take a fantastic picture, and will sit there and pick that picture apart. When I go like, you're gorgeous, what are you talking about? Like, I've seen a woman come in with makeup, take a picture, look at her picture, go, I don't like it, which looked fine, by the way. Go home, redo her makeup, come back, look the same, take the picture, and then say that was better.
Yeah.
Made no damn sense. On the other hand, the ugly bitches don't give a fuck. The funny part is the gorgeous bitches are usually the ones that have all of this freaking crazy freaking self-personality view of themselves, while the ugly ones are usually the ones that are like, man, I look good. They come in there with like 3 teeth, smiling the whole time, just like I'm gorgeous.
Yeah, that's like good stuff. You know, I'm almost wondering
chick really smile.
If you could draw a similarity to those countries that force these women to wear freaking the burqas, the whole fucking body covering things, and the U.S., who almost exclusively force women to paint their entire fucking face on before they can leave the house
and lose insane amounts of weight.
Yeah, I was telling my sister-in-law that too. Like, the time that's really gonna bother me, it's something that I've been avoiding, you know, trying to put off for as long as possible. A time that's gonna bother the shit out of me as a parent is when I go to my daughter and be like, hey, get the fuck ready, we're going to the store, or some shit like that, and she tells me, no, I can't, I have to do my makeup first. Like, what? How crazy is that there's women, and it's almost all women, you see that shit, like on certain days or certain days of the year, no makeup Thursday, and bitches are putting on, you know, pictures of them without makeup. I'm like, why is this special? You know, why the fuck is this shit special to you that you're not happening to disguise your entire face today? Like, I could see if you're going out, if you're going somewhere formal, we all get fucking spruced up going somewhere formal. I'll go out, I'll go to a barber the day before, get evened up, shit like that. You know, that's everybody. But if you're going out to the grocery store, nobody's going to see you without makeup on at the fucking grocery store. Like, it's just such a weird concept. Like, if you really just look at it, like, how crazy is it that these bitches feel forced or feel like they have to wear makeup before they're allowed to go anywhere? Nobody's allowed to see their real face.
TV, man. And
I know very few men for whom seeing a chick without makeup has been a deal breaker, which I don't, which is even the more. It's hold on. It's the most confusing hierarchy thing. Cause and I went through a phase where I was like, oh no, bitches do that shit just for themselves. They do it because they're competing with other broads for very specific types of dude. But at a certain point, it's like, not really, man. And I want to blame it on like magazines that constantly show them what beauty is supposed to be, or videos that constantly show them what you're supposed to do to get a man. But we have so much information nowadays, and broads aren't stupid. So I can't nail down what it is that is still making broads act like this. I don't get it. I understand what a good push-up bra would do. That I understand. I get, like, there's a certain confidence you have when your body is within a certain image. But the makeup itself has never really made sense to me. Not in the sense, and when I say makeup, by the way, I have to say I'm not counting something like eyeliner or lipstick. For me, that's like a touch-up or an enhancer. It'd be like a guy wearing a hat, you know, or a necklace. It's a one thing. But I'm talking about the ones that I've seen broads go through the whole, like, foundation, then blush, then I'm like, what? Unless you have, like, a severe skin deficiency and you feel uncomfortable in public because people stare or something, there should be no reason you have to go through that much work to go to the mall.
Exactly, man. That's the shit that bothers me, dude. And it's not something I really thought about till I had a daughter and I started going, oh shit, like, this is gonna be a bother for me one day soon, you know?
I mean, they probably wear those makeup and stuff to the mall because they want the D. They always looking for the D.
I was trying to delay you speaking so much. That's why I was trying to avoid.
No,
I knew
because you know, hoes are always looking for the D everywhere you go. That's why they wear makeup. I had this one fucking girl. Good.
It's funny you said. I was at the store, right? It's me alone here. I don't got the wife here yet. So I'm having to do all the fucking home essential shopping, which is I'm not good at all. Me and the kids went to get like some sponges, a shower liner, and some other bullshit, and we were there for like an hour, wandering around fucking lost before some bitch finally took pity on me and fucking guided me over where the hell I needed to go, okay? But as I'm there, I'm like on my cell phone, you know, tracking down shit that I need, stuff like that, and I start going along the way, and these two girls get in front of me. They had to be around 13, 14 years old, okay? Both of these bitches covered in makeup. One of them with the see-through top on, so you could see her bra underneath her clothes. Both of them with these shorts so short that like every 5 steps they had to reach behind themselves and pull that shit down because it kept riding up, hanging their whole ass out, right? So I'm like, what the fuck just happened here, you know? Where the hell these bitches come from? Well, as we're both going the same direction, as I'm walking, these two black guys come the other way, right? And they both cycle around to look at these girls. And the one guy, I had that shit saved. One guy says, "Man, you know those bitches want the D. Otherwise, they'd be out here in some sweatpants or some shit." I almost fucking died laughing, man. I was cracking up so hard.
That could go on a shirt too.
Yeah, man. It kills me when that shit just happens. I'm just like, man, come on. There was just one girl in my fucking school. She wore makeup to fucking school every fucking day. She told me that she fucking had sex and then went to put makeup on after she sweated the shit out. Jesus, it's just fucking ridiculous. And people don't know that when you wear a lot of makeup like that, your face gets so fucking used to it that you can't go without it. Yeah, after a fucking while. Yeah, and she came to the school. I thought it was somebody's mother. I'm like, who mama is that? And I look, I'm like, oh, that's that bitch. God damn, she looks terrible.
That boy said I thought it was somebody's mother.
I did, cause I walk up, I'm like, damn, who mama? Cause I'm like, I'm normally taller than everybody's mother, but I'm like, damn, she looks kind of petite and she looks kind of young. From a distance, she got closer and she started to talk. I'm like, oh, it's you? I thought she was somebody's grandmother. Jesus Christ. I told her face, I thought she was somebody's mother. I mean, I wasn't fucking her anyway, so I had to impress her. Fuck it. I don't know.
It's the most.
They want the D. There's nothing else to fucking say.
But here's the point, though.
Okay.
Even when these broads are gonna hang out with each other, they do this shit.
Yeah. Because they're always looking for D. God damn. They're always looking. They're always browsing.
I don't know
Like
what's
fucking
pissing me
all the
off
time.
more. I don't know what's pissing me off more. That I can't get you off of this freaking point, or that I can't actually prove you wrong.
Because any girl that goes out, how they gonna get to their girlfriend's house? They gotta catch the fucking bus. These hoes don't drive. They either call me for a fucking ride or they catching the fucking bus. So they're always fucking looking for the D. Even when they go hang out with their friends, where do girls usually go when they're just hanging out with their friends? They're going out to the mall. They're going out to a club or something like that. They're always sniffing. They can smell the D from a mile away. That guy right there. He's the one who I'm gonna fuck. I'm tired of these fucking girls out here and fucking these motherfuckers who just dress nice, having baby by motherfuckers who just dress nice. I'm tired of this shit. What you want to have a baby on because he wear a Gucci belt? Fuck that Gucci belt. like the fucking makeup, like that guy right there. He seems like the right person to have my baby. What the fuck? What logic are these hoes running off of?
I was talking to a friend of mine recently. She's of Latin descent. And she comes from a different country, not Mexico, but a different one. And she was talking about going back to her country and all that stuff. And I was like, yeah, man, it's gonna be. What'd he say?
I said it's all red beans and rice, so don't fucking matter.
Anyway, she was talking about going out to a country and all that. And I was like, oh, that's gonna be nice. You're gonna find a nice, decent man. And she was just like, nah. I need me a black man.
What?
Yeah. Her exact word. To which I responded, you got turned out, huh?
You got poured out. Is that
Yeah. Like they say, once you go black.
To which she responded, very sadly, yeah.
Boy, once you go black, food stamps. That's what it is. Jesus Christ. You go black, you in a wheelchair after. It's just the fucking. I don't know what they like about us because some of us out here ain't shit. Now me myself and Slow Chemical, John Esther, you ain't shit. I'm sorry, you just ain't shit.
Fair enough, my friend. Thank you. Fair enough. I can't challenge it.
There's just some motherfuckers out here. I mean, these motherfuckers. I'm not sure what they like about them. Maybe it's just the fact that you just disrespect them. I'm just looking at these motherfuckers like, how in the fuck are you with these guys? I never understand it. I will never understand it. You know me, when I'm off the show, I'm just coming up to them. I put my, Alone in the Dark swag on. I talk to them, in kind of a white type of voice. Not to say it like that, but I'm all proper and shit like that, trying to get. And this motherfucker's like, hey yo, baby, you got a fat ass. Well, I'm gonna go with him. The fuck? Got me out here trying for nothing? Boy, motherfuckers, I tell you. Go ahead.
The birth of cold conscience, right there.
Exact. That was the birth. That was the fucking birth. Because it was this one fucking girl who I like so goddamn much, and I just see these ain't shit niggas keep fucking. I'm like, damn, I must gotta be an ain't shit motherfucker. I'm sorry, I should have said nigga, but ain't shit motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
Ah, Christ. Martin Luther King is in heaven on his iPad, pissed off right now, man.
I'm sorry.
Holy shit.
I'm talking about ain't shit. I'm talking about Jesus Christ. I'm talking about these motherfuckers. They ain't drive. They didn't have a fucking job. Dropping out of high school. I was like, what the fuck are they doing that I'm not doing? Apparently giving them that D. That's probably what they was doing. And I ain't get a chance to give it that fucking D. I'm trying to figure out, I need to follow their game plan. How do you get in the product? How can I put my P in that V? I'm trying to figure that out. That's all. Motherfuckers. And I'm talking about these guys just be, oh my God. When you see them, what it is, how you doing? What's your name? Fucking pants off their ass and shit. Pants below. I know, like you said, Martin Luther King is rolling over. He ain't rolling over for me. He rolling his fucking grave for these ignorant niggas. I'm going to use the word niggas. These niggas are niggas out here. These ignorant niggas out here. God. And they have the nerve to get the best down pieces I don't give girl dime pieces because I don't think I know you're getting out of fucking 10 because I know you. You just lose any type of chance of being a 10 because I fucking know you personally. These fucking dime pieces who go to college dating a motherfucker from Park Heights, and Park Heights is a terrible neighborhood here. Terrible. Park Heights is like fucking Compton here. They motherfuckers from Compton who dropped out of fucking high school and have HIV. I know.
Damn.
What?
I don't know about the HIV part. Just add that part, but that's my drift. These be some grungy looking motherfuckers. I mean, I know I don't dress up, but these be some grungy looking. I ain't never seen this motherfucker had on jeans. These motherfucking jeans was black. Oh my lord! Jesus Christ. Jeans and dress shoes on, talking about he going to a fucking job interview. What the fuck? Jeans and fucking dress shoes.
That's it.
Jeans and dress shoes.
You're done. You're cut off, yo. Holy crap.
I think this is the first time the show's made me cry.
Oh my god. Do you even understand how wrong your little tirade right now was? Like, there was so much wrong.
But it's so true. It's wrong, but it's so goddamn true. It is so true.
Hey, John Nestor,
Yeah?
here's a problem with that. I would like to agree with you, I really would, because he crossed so many lines, which I don't have a problem with. But the thing is, here's the thing. When I was younger, that's what made me turn into a dick. I seen them giving the D. I'm like, I know I can give the D. I know I can do it myself. And you know what? Now I'm giving the D. Now they wondering about he ain't shit. How he giving the D? Because I know I'm a dick. And I can give the dick.
Right.
I could just imagine, like, Slow Chemical, like that Jordan commercial. Anything you can do, I can do better. Watching these dudes be an asshole, like, all right, we'll see about that.
That's basically what it is.
I see him with a notepad.
Go ahead.
Notepad and graphing table. Like, this is giving these bitches right. I gotta be an asshole. That's the solution to this problem, right?
And I mean, I'm not always an asshole to every girl. Some girls, I put on I put on my gentleman shit, and I'm a gentleman. It's just the fucking age range I'm in. But some of the bitches out here, they get the asshole. I'm talking about oh my lord, they get it so bad. They be talking to me about anything, I just cut them straight off. Like, listen here, bitch, I'm not dating you. I'm just trying to fuck you. So I'm gonna need you to stop talking. You're doing too much of this. I need you to shut up and just open them legs. That's it.
Hey, Jonathan,
Yeah?
you want to know what my eureka moment was?
Please.
It was when I had my moment when, what's that bitch name? She, the Spanish bitch that wanted to go in your room and you wouldn't let her in the room.
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember her name, but I know who you're talking about.
I remember, right? After that whole thing went down, and she started messing with that dude, right? And I remember, like, she came to me like a few months later. I don't know if you knew this. She came to me like a few months later, and she's like, "Yeah, I just made the wrong decision or whatever. I should have never went with him or whatever." And I remember thinking to myself, she's telling me all this shit, right? In my head, while she's talking, I just imagine her lips around my dick, and I'm like, dude, I don't need an apology. I just need you to suck my dick. That's when my eureka moment happened. When I said, I got it. You don't listen. You don't ever make it known to them that you even like them at all. You just say, look here, man, it's just time to go. And that's what it was.
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna lie, man. All my good guy friends definitely do not get laid as much as all my asshole friends.
No,
and as much as women will say all day that they want an honest, kind, whatever individual,
they pick the most grungy motherfuckers.
They want, and I don't really know what it is, because at one point I thought it was one of those like survival things where they're gonna pick the a-hole because they feel like genetically speaking that dude is the guy that's gonna make him survive. But again, we're in 2014. You got fucking world style hip hop, man. There's no reason you should still want to date an ignorant dude. Yeah, these broads are lining the block, man.
They just line up. They line up around the fucking corner to date these motherfuckers. They got the nerve to fucking call me and tell me about the problem. I ain't fucking you. I really don't give a fuck about your feelings. If you ain't, I don't care. Try to tell me about their fucking problems. I really don't give a damn about your problems. I should dump them. What the fuck is you waiting on? That's right. I did say is instead of are. What the fuck is you waiting on? God damn it. Jesus Christ.
That is.
Oh, you want to know the worst thing? The worst thing is when they talking to you about their feelings and you taking them by their head slowly but surely. It's on your penis as they're still talking.
Yo, oh man. You're right. Fuck about your problems. Make my problems go away, okay? Make my problems go away. My problems is getting this nut off, and you keep talking to me. Right now, you're making my head hurt.
Jesus.
You're making my head hurt, and there's nothing going on below in the waist area right now.
What
the fuck is you doing?
And then here's the funny thing, Cole Cons. After they done sucking you off, they get up, they start wiping their lips like, did you understand what I said? I was like, yeah, I understood very well, baby. You did a good job. Yeah.
You did a great job. I understand everything you said. You giving me that nod like, yes, I understand everything you said. What did I say? I really don't know. I got the head. I really don't give a fuck now. You get out. But
God,
you know.
Yeah.
But you know, Slow Chemical, we're the bad guys. We're the bad guys.
That way anymore. I just see it as I'm one of the few people that can bring honesty to your life. You should appreciate that.
Exactly. Brutally honest. That's why I'm about to start looking at it. I'm just fucking too honest for these hoes out here. You needed somebody that's honest. Cause I tell you, hey, listen, motherfucker, your pussy looks like fucking beef jerky. You get that shit together.
I have to ask, even though I know I'm gonna regret.
Right.
How does a bitch get her pussy together? I'm curious.
How does that bitch get that pussy together?
Yeah.
Stop letting the whole neighborhood. Stop letting the whole neighborhood fuck it. I'm talking about these girls' vaginas been beat up more than fucking Rodney King. It's fucking ridiculous. beat up more than cake batter. Oh my lord.
Oh my god.
Probably just smelling like shrimp gumbo.
Honestly, if you want the honest truth, all joking aside, the way most women need to do to get their respect back, and even Renee can say this. Renee sat here plenty of times and gone off on a rant, and I want to post it on YouTube, where they just have to have respect for themselves. They know what they're worth. If you treat yourself like a $1.60 menu hoe, you don't get the $1.60 menu treatment. You don't get the yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, most women say, look here, I'm going to go to Timbuktu or Papa Do's or whatever, and they get what they're worth. Now, these other bitches, they come here and they want red beans and rice. So they get red beans, rice, and the dick. I mean, it just is what it is.
Hard dick Cheerios and you going home. That's it.
I say, you can't even get the chicken. You get the red beans and rice. You can't get the chicken.
You don't get the meat. The only meat you get is mine.
Meat is for closers. Meat is for closers.
Exactly. And you know, and I appreciate women now at even such a young age that challenge me to, you know, do certain shit. I like that challenge me to get them in bed. I appreciate that. You know, but some of these bitches, I shouldn't call them bitches, hoes. That's like, it sounds more of like a fucking, you know, like a better term than bitches. Cause bitches my fucking bitches, hoes, all the same shit. So, that's what you gotta do, man.
Oh, then hold on. I do have some news for you. I gotta look it up real quick to make sure I got the numbers right.
What's the news? Is it good news?
So, you guys know Kim Kardashian just released an app?
No.
Alright, so Kim Kardashian released a video game app called Kim Kardashian Hollywood. And to explain to you the premise of the app, in this like phone, it's a mobile game. In this mobile game, you're Kim Kardashian, right? And your job is to become successful. And basically, you do it by buying outfits and clothing. And the way the prices work is, for example, if you want to buy $1,000 shoes, it's going to cost you $1 in the game. You know, $5,000 shoes, and so on, etc., etc., etc. Just so you know about these hoes you're talking about, and when you're talking about women, like why would women settle for the kind of thing they're doing? The Kim Kardashian app is set to earn $200 million.
You're right.
that mobile game about just being Kim Kardashian around Hollywood is gonna make $200 million on mobile.
So
Just
is
letting you
that
know that the hoes out there, for all women that are thinking about not being hoes, there is still people like Kim Kardashian out there giving them hope.
I know.
You
I
know?
know.
What?
She knows her worth.
Oh yeah, she does.
I mean, she looks good, and I mean, is there a mini game on there where you fuck Ray J and fucking?
If there isn't, they're doing that show's
They're doing that fucking wrong, man.
serious disservice to that fucking game if there isn't at least something about screwing only black people.
Cause I didn't know who the fuck Kim Kardashian was to that fucking section. That shit's like the holy grail. You know, it's great.
Jesus, hold on. I made the mistake of Googling it, and it has a list of all the people she's dated. Kanye, Ray J, Reggie Bush, Damon Thomas. The creepy part is Chris Humphrey sticks in this freaking profile like a Thor's thumb.
Miles,
Just this skinny-looking white boy in the middle of all these black faces.
is he white?
Oh yeah, Chris Humphries is white. The guy she married originally before Kanye.
Yeah, I know who that. So who the fuck is Thur and Tom? Who the fuck is that?
Damon Thomas. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was weird. Well, we all know who Reggie Bush and Ray J is.
Yeah, it's
For
a
people who
weed
don't know,
dude.
Reggie Bush was a football player, and Ray J was Monica's little brother, also an R&B singer. But Chris Humphries, who is he? He's a singer too, I guess.
No, Chris Humphries is a basketball player.
No, not Chris Humphries. Sorry, Damon Thomas. He's a singer too, I guess. I don't know what he sung, but they say here he was nominated for a Golden Globe Award for Best Original Song. So
Maybe he wrote a fucking song. Who cares? I mean, she ain't fucking me. Good enough, right?
But I mean, in a world where someone like Kim Kardashian can become as important as she is, and have status to an extent, I mean, can you really defend not being a hoe?
Yeah, I can because that's one lonely hoe. I mean, bro. Yeah.
I mean, we know how the road ends for Kim Kardashian. The road ends for Kim Kardashian like it has for all of the women that act like Kim Kardashian. They end up lonely, broken, and only trusting their looks. I mean, if you don't believe me, anybody who knows who Jenna Jameson is, go look up Jenna Jameson nowadays. It's a sad story. This is a woman who doesn't want to let go of her youth because her whole image and success is invested in her youth. Yeah, I was curious about that. You were gone for a while. But this is a woman whose whole image has been...
What happened to Jenna, man?
Oh, have you guys not seen Jenna Jameson recently?
No, I haven't.
Well, first off, I'm going to go ahead and break the news gently to you guys. She divorced, what's his name? Tito Ortiz, who she was married to for a very long time, and they're currently fighting over custody battles and stuff. But I'm trying to find a recent image of her that is not naked. It's very difficult to do. All right, hold on. Jenna Jameson recent.
Yes. Ugh, my lord, she looks like a cigarette, a burned out cigarette. God damn.
Something great to come back into.
Yeah.
It's really hard to
Holy
find a picture of this broad where she's not naked, I gotta be honest. But the most recent picture of her that I can find is this one right here. And this is a good picture. The other ones I've seen are much worse.
Damn.
Yep, that's
Happened
Jenna
to her?
Jameson.
Did she
And
get her
that's-
titties taken out or something?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on in this picture. But this is from a distance. If you see the other ones I saw where they have close-ups of her on the red carpet, she is caked in makeup, just caked in makeup, looking like a damn clown. But she's also very lonely. I mean, she doesn't direct adult films anymore. I don't really know what she does for a living.
I've
anymore.
actually read that girl's book. She wrote a book, and
It was fairly smart too.
that bitch had a tough fucking life, man. Like, I mean, from the get-go, she had a tough fucking life. I mean, I ain't judging her. She didn't seem to do too bad because of all of it.
Yeah. For as bad as she came up, she made something.
Yeah, I've seen people will get off way worse going through some shit like she did.
Yep.
And
But
they
that being
ain't
said,
doing
it's
that.
just, I don't know. It's just women like that tend to end in the same place.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Alone and broke.
Alone and broke, I guess. It is what it is, but, you know, for all the ladies out there, don't really become a hoe like that, because I might fuck around and meet you. And the last thing you
And
want
give
in
you
life,
the D.
You learn from your mistakes right there, bitch.
All right, yeah, no, let's not get him on another rant. We're gonna have to hit him.
No. I'm
Parting
done.
shot.
I've actually ranted out. Jesus.
Let's do these parting shots. So, Alone in the Dark, any parting shots?
Man, after that, I don't got shit, dude. You can.
Okay.
I spent a good part of this show either laughing or gently crying, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and let this one go.
Slow Chemical, any parting shots?
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I do. Most people probably, I guess I put enough of the shit on Facebook, so most people that know us know it. We just wrapped up production, me and Cold Conscious, on the Dare Disagree EP, and it'll come out in November. But shout out to Cold Conscious, man. Like, he's only been doing this studio with me for like a year and a half, and I noticed a difference in him from the first project to the second one. Where like the first one, I'm like, man, you doing a solo song? He's like, nah, I ain't doing that. He was fighting it. Second time, I said we're gonna do an EP. I said you're doing a solo song. I got something. And to see him in the booth, to see him in the studio with the producer, and him, man, proud of him, man. Shout out to him.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's like a proud father watching his, son grow up a little bit, but I really do appreciate that.
After your
Mr.
last partner in crime there, Slow Chemical, I could imagine why you're happy to have somebody else in your fucking team there. It couldn't get worse.
Fair enough. Mr. Cold Conscience, you got any parting shots?
Yes. Last few weeks ago, I apologized to that girl. I wanted to say I'm sorry again.
I forgot about this. Oh my god.
I've been asking people about that discount Beyonce shit, and it is really bad. I didn't think it was that fucking bad. Jesus Christ. So I would still like to apologize because I just want to.
I can imagine with a clipboard at the mall and a swollen jaw from all the slaps and just a bunch of no's checked out on the paper.
Listen, let's just say in the first 5 seconds of meeting you, I called you a discount Beyonce. Would you still fuck me? No. Check that no box for that one, please.
And more ice.
Hold on. I was gonna say it out loud, but that's the reason I really apologize. But I'm so sorry.
Oh God, no. I hope nobody caught what you meant to say there. I really hope so.
Wait, what? Shit,
Yeah, we'll get to it in a bit. See if I was right.
But I really want to apologize. I didn't get a chance to apologize to her. I'm really sorry.
I know. By the way, I'm reading the group chat. Yes, that's what I figured you said, and I'm glad no one else got it but me.
Jesus.
All right, that's been
man,
the
I can't
show,
see
guys. I've been Jonathan Esther out of California.
This is Alone in the Dark. Very happy in Colorado. Thank you.
Cold Conscience, stuck in Baltimore.
The classic, and that's been the show. You guys tune in next week for our same show, same time, same channel. Have a good one, guys.